The Milwaukee Cannibal, the chilling crimes of Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Lionel Dahmer, infamously known as the Milwaukee Cannibal, remains one of the most disturbing serial killers in American history. Between 1978 and 1991, Dahmer murdered, dismembered, and in some cases, cannibalized 17 young men and boys, leaving a trail of horror that shocked the nation when it came to light in the early 1990s. Born on May 21st, 1960, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Dahmer's early years were marked by neglect, emotional detachment, and a growing fascination with death. While there is debate over whether his childhood was abusive or simply distant, what's clear is that by his early teens, Dahmer had developed a morbid interest in animal carcasses and dissection. These early signs went largely unnoticed or unaddressed. Dahmer committed his first murder in 1978, just 3 weeks after graduating high school. His victim was Stephen Hicks, an 18-year-old hitchhiker. After luring Hicks to his home with the promise of drinks and companionship, Dahmer bludgeoned him with a dumbbell, later dismembering and disposing of the body. He would not kill again for nearly a decade. Dahmer's killing spree resumed in 1987, and from then on, the murders became increasingly frequent and gruesome. Operating primarily out of his Milwaukee apartment, he targeted young men, many of them Black, Asian, or Latino, whom he lured from bars, bus stops, or off the street. He promised money, drinks, or photos in exchange for company or posing. Once inside his apartment, Dahmer's method typically involved drugging his victims, then strangling them to death. But the crimes didn't end there. He would often perform post-mortem rituals, dismembering the corpses, preserving body parts such as skulls or genitals, and, in some instances, consuming human flesh. His apartment contained a horrifying collection of remains, including a human head in the refrigerator and a barrel of acid used to dissolve flesh. On July 22, 1991, Dahmer's crimes came to light when 32-year-old Tracy Edwards managed to escape his apartment and flagged down police. When officers entered the apartment to investigate, they uncovered a scene straight from a nightmare. Photographs of dismembered bodies, preserved skulls, severed hands, and even cooking utensils used for cannibalism. The evidence was overwhelming. Dahmer confessed in exhaustive detail, admitting to 17 murders and the unspeakable acts that followed. His calm demeanor and chilling lack of remorse disturbed even the most seasoned detectives. Jeffrey Dahmer was charged with 15 counts of murder and ultimately sentenced to 15 consecutive life terms in February 1992. Though diagnosed with borderline personality disorder and schizotypal personality disorder, he was declared legally sane and competent to stand trial. In prison, Dahmer reportedly found religion and expressed remorse for his actions. He was often a target of other inmates. On November 28, 1994, Dahmer was beaten to death by fellow inmate Christopher Scarver at the Columbia Correctional Institution in Portage, Wisconsin. He was 34 years old. The story of Jeffrey Dahmer remains a chilling testament to the depths of human depravity and the dangers of missed warning signs. His case sparked widespread discussion on mental illness, systemic police failures, particularly the neglect of marginalized communities, and the sensationalism of serial killers in media. Perhaps one of the most haunting aspects of Dahmer's legacy is how long he operated unnoticed, despite numerous red flags, including a near escape by a 14-year-old victim who was returned to Dahmer by Milwaukee police. He remained free to kill for years. His story is not just one of monstrous acts, but of institutional oversights and missed opportunities that allowed evil to flourish.